but certainly they're out there. And then thyroid, there are too many women that have thyroid issues, and I'm one of those women. From 1 in 5 actually have thyroid issues. Managing your blood sugar actually helps your thyroid. Blood sugar spikes suppress your thyroid. So those two are very integrated. And our thyroid, of course, controls our metabolism, controls our energy, controls our weight. There are lots of nutrients that are good for a thyroid. I'm highlighting 3 of the most important nutrients. So selenium is one. Tip, 2 Brazil nuts a day, and you get all the selenium you need. And it's not a case where more is better. So you don't want to have 10, you're not going to get more. It can actually be toxic. But 2 Brazil nuts. Iodine, sea veggies, for those who like to eat sea veggies, it's great. I use, and I have it over here, these little kelp and dulse granules instead of salt sometimes. Like you can just throw them on a salad, and you get your iodine, you get your sea veggies. I also use something called Herbamare, Herbamare, which is, it's sea salt, but it's infused with vegetables, and it's infused with sea vegetables as well. And then zinc, which you find in seeds, like pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. So, those raw nuts and seeds are great. And then, I wanted to, one more thing to mention, which is just nutrient-dense foods. So, what is nutrient density? Nutrient density is the number of nutrients per calorie of food. So, we all have nutrient reserves in our body, and we use our nutrients for our bodily processes. We literally use everything that we eat. If we don't, we may start as fat, or it may be a toxin, but we want to maximize what we're taking in so that we can use it. So we store the stuff in our body, nutrient reserves, and we want to eat nutrient-dense or nutrient-rich foods, which are a lot of our plant foods. I call sugar the anti-nutrient. I do this little thing in my classes where I hold up a sweet potato, half a sweet potato, and a tablespoon of sugar. Both are 60 calories. With the sweet potato, you get all the nutrients you need to digest and metabolize sweet potatoes. You get your B vitamins, your magnesium, manganese, copper. You get everything that you need, and then some, and you're storing it into your bank account, your nutrient reserve bank account. With a tablespoon of sugar, what do you get? You get nothing. A tiny bit of sodium, but you pretty much get nothing. So not only are you not giving your body anything, but you're actually withdrawing nutrients because you have to digest that, and you have to metabolize that. So imagine if you had a diet that had a lot of sugar, a lot of refined foods, you're just withdrawing from your bank accounts, and your nutrient stores will not be what they should be. And especially at this stage, at this age, it's something we really want to pay attention to so we can optimize all of our bodily processes and we're not lacking. And if you are deficient, amongst other things, you will feel tired. So that's my little note about sugar. Sugar is also in everything. I can go on a rant about this. It is in everything. It's it's used by manufacturers for coloring, for preservatives, for taste, to replace fat. When you see non-fat foods, oftentimes they're putting in sugar because fat is tasty, and they're replacing the fat. So just be aware. Read your labels. It comes in syrup. It might say sugar. Anything that ends in OSE is generally sugar. I also do this thing in my classes where I have a couple of boxes of cereal, like I have Kashi Go Lean Crunch, which a lot of people love, and and it says Go Lean on it. They think it's really healthy. It has 14 grams of sugar, and then I think I did Raisin Bran, which has 18. And just to give you perspective on what that means, 4.5 grams of sugar equals a teaspoon. So in one serving, this is per serving, so in one serving, for example, of Raisin Bran, you are getting more than 4 teaspoons of sugar in a serving, and that's just like 3/4 of a cup or a cup. So just look for it, it's everywhere, and the manufacturers know it, it's addictive, physically. My prediction is that, much like we are here about smoking now, in terms of it being hazardous to your health, there's going to be, there's going to be something like that with sugar.